What's up, YouTube? Today I am going to show you the biggest red flags in the film industry when working for free.
In case you didn't notice, this is an AI generated video, so whatever you see is not real.
Now back to the video.
Kid, I can see you've got talent. This film is going to be huge. Forget money, I'm offering you exposure. Look at these followers. You'll be famous.
Exposure means bullshit. Yes, there might be exposure and there might be potential future project, but this is not something real. So if someone offers you a delusional dream as their offer, it's time to run. Perfect. So our fun lasted 40 seconds. Great. So how do you make a video? Not even video, any video like film or short film or music video. First, you have an idea. Like this one, I have an idea of using AI. It's a cool idea. Or you could be like a dancing, choreography, or VFX. Now, the tricky part is how to turn your ideas into the actual video. I'm just gonna put it in the simplest term I can. So you need to have an idea, plan, and execute, and then you have a video. Looks pretty simple, eh? And you can obviously see why probably your idea goes wrong in planning, and then it might goes wrong in execution, and you might not have a video. Just like this video at the beginning where I was trying to do an AI one and realized I ran out of AI credits, and I don't want to pay extra for the credit. So my AI idea kind of failed halfway through. And what's the easiest way to prevent this from happening? Experience. When I talk about experience in a video sense, it's quite simple. Check out your director's Instagram page, YouTube page, or any past work he or she might have. And it's the easiest way to judge whether he or she is good enough, whether he or she created something that is good enough for your current level and your experience. Obviously, I also understand that not everyone have experience. So in that case, you might need to look a little bit more in details into he or she's planning and possible execution. And we'll talk about that now. Budget! Alright, this is very important. No money for you does not equal to no money for the project. No money for you does not equal to no money for the project. Do you want me to say it the third time? The amount of money I meant isn't like a crazy amount. I mean the $3 bus fee people might have to pay to go to your set. I'm talking about the food that you have to feed people when they're working on your set for more than 4 or 6 hours. Coffee, the water. One of the fundamental rule of me working for free is, if I don't know you, then I will not pay for your project out of my own pocket. Neither should I be expected to. And I really recommend it to everyone because that forces the producer to think how much money he should be prepared to paying you, instead of treating you like a freebie that might or might not be needed on set. This is also kind of a test to test out how seriously the producer or the director is to his or her project. If you have 5 people on set, each people you give them $10 for the transportation, plus $20 for the meal, plus $5 for the coffee, that equals to $35 per person per day, and times that by 5, that gets to $175 per day that you have to prepare to just do the bare minimum. So yes, it's free work, but it's not free. And just a disclaimer, I am not a producer and I've never worked as one, so I probably left out a lot of details or places you might need to pay people. Don't take this as a professional advice. This is just an example that you need to have money. So the last bit is always prepare to say no. It's really easy to get peer pressured. So to speak, I do that very often. Also, I can't find a video and I'm running out of AI credit. That's why I'm recording this. So always prepare to say no when facing the things you are hesitant to do. For example, if someone asks you to drive the car and you don't want to drive, you don't feel confident around the truck. For example, if someone wants you to pick up stuff, free work is free work. You will always have more opportunity. Don't be shy of burning bridges. Every nice people, if they sees you're hesitant, they will just give the job to someone else where they can do it. Don't feel like you might be the only person on set who is like have a hand right now, so you have to do it. If it wasn't addressed to you that you are responsible for this or you don't feel safe, just comfortably say I don't want to do that, and it's okay. So these are some of the fundamental kind of rules I kind of applied when I was applying for Freeworks or agreeing to Freeworks, and it definitely helped me dodge a lot of bullets. If you want to know why would you ever work for free, check out my last video where I explain a little bit. So when doing free work, it's really easy to think, why the heck am I here? And why would I do this for the first place? These fundamental rules can kind of guarantee you some safety net as to you won't waste your whole weekends or for 3 days and ended up getting nothing. So I hope this is some kind of beneficial to you if you're starting out, and good luck on finding your next paid job.